Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Army Black Knights, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Army Black Knights offense takes the field. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Big fullback's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Looking for a man, it's Burks. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Bringing it back, it's McWilliams. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Oklahoma State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And back to the air on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense.
Gets away from one. He's got space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that is enough. First down.
Off play action on first down. Fires left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the misfire, now on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Soto. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Here's the handoff. Makes him talk to the hand. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Black Knights have this offense rolling. After the run, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Runs through a tackle. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Burks. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for a block. It's McWilliams. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
Well, the tight end makes the catch. He just tries to do a little too much after it. He makes one guy miss, and at that point starts running backwards and ultimately ends up losing yards.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now the play fake. Coming after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Fights off a defender. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. Putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's McClung. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They're going to ride this running back.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The give. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. He's got 59 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. They've been running it, but now the pass. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Using his legs, it's Soto. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
After putting lining up the three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Burks. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's McWilliams. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Going to the ground. Oh, gave the defender the business. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of hose their will and move the chains. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They'll run the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires and picked off. Or left him grasping for air.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. And I know it's a passing situation. I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On the run, it's Soto. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Foster. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, going up top. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Soto. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They try to pop a run on the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll go to the fullback. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Finds his tight end. The Black Knights get it past the sticks. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Burks. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's going for it all. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Setting up the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. caught in the backfield. It's McClung.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Good enough for
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Got him downfield.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is field. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Burks. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Black Knights are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Unnecessary rough. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Goes to the option. The corners are walked up tight. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the option. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
That makes the total. Oklahoma State 23, Army 3.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Using his legs, it's Soto. Open space at the 25. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Right back to the well. Jukes his way for more. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now on the counter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. The option look. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's McWilliams. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Power football with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Fair catch, called for and made. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Coffee. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide out in motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the pummeling has started.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they've...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. They'll run the option. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Here comes the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Back to throw, it's Burks. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
30, Army 11.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They go right back to him. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. The give to the tailback. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A 1st down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's McClung. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
First down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Running with power. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right...
And the ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. He'll ride his man on the option. The Black Knights will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Burks. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Fullback's got it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. At the 40, there he goes. He's off to the races. At the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Yeah, they've had a day. And it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And he's wrestled to the ground. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the ground with the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? On the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese.